Hi guys, still trying to get this whatever it is out of my daughter's dishwasher to act as a generator. I've had to downsize quite considerably. What we have here is a little electric car. It's actually a saltwater battery car that I got from one of those Chinese suppliers last year. Normally you'd have a little battery in the back here made out of carbon and I think it's magnesium, and put salt water on it, and that provides enough power to drive the car at quite a high speed. Actually, it's a lovely little video. I'll put a link to it. But what I've done here is I've used the very thin wire that I got off the solenoid the other day that I took apart. I've linked that into my rectifier bridge. I've actually used some smaller rectifiers to try and minimise the power loss through them, and then that's connected to this whatever it is, water pump, flow meter or whatever. So if I just spin this, you see we have power, we have motion. But I had to downsize quite considerably, so but it does work. So there we go. We get enough power out of this to drive a tiny little motor along the top of my desk. The only thing is sometimes the gearing jams on it. That's better. So success in the end, sort of, but I've had to minimise everything. I've actually taken my disc off the front of here that I was using to crank it with, but I think you can see the effect well enough. So I say, the gears stick in there a little bit. That's better. So there we go. Success at last. I'll put a link to the video where I've actually demonstrated using one of these, and I'll put a few other links, so have a look at the video description. Okay guys, just to finish off this session using this whatever it is, electric motor, water pump or whatever, I just thought I'd do what people keep asking me to do, which is spin this faster. Just to put it in context, I've got the electric motor or electric car and electric motor connected up at the moment to nothing. And if I just put a 1.5 volt battery or 1.2 volt rechargeable battery on, I can drive them both. So if I just connect the fan to the rectifier bridge, I can just about get it to turn. And if I cheat stick my drill on it, which actually the battery's going flat on, but it'll be enough to get us going. So we can drive the fan motor. If we swap over to the little electric car, so if I just disconnect that entirely, put the electric car onto the rectifier bridge. Not a lot happening there. Just check it's still working by putting the battery on it. Yep. So back on the rectifier bridge. Nothing. Electric motor, or power drill. Still nothing, so we're not getting enough current out of there to do anything really useful with it. So I think that'll do for that. I think the next time you see this I'll probably be taking it apart so I can get the coils out of it and use it for something more useful. In fact, if I just find my screwdriver. That is the magnet inside that's doing the generating. I don't know whether it's north-south, crossways, or in-out. I've got my neodymium magnet, so if I turn it around, yeah, it's strongly repelling on that side and attracting on that side, so it must be north-south across the centre. So that might be useful for something else entirely.